Hey guys, welcome to the 7 Days of Christmas. This is a thing I've wanted to do for such a long time. This is an entertainment reviewing roadmap of 2021. To give a little bit more insight into that, these are basically the things that really inspired me this year, and I hope maybe can inspire you guys. I am so pumped to get into this. All right, let's go. So number one is Edgelord by Dorian, Electra, and Rebecca Black. That Rebecca Black. The best verse is Rebecca's, where she's like, "Feel lucky that you ever caught a glimpse before I turned your favorite F-boy to a simp." And it's from an album that I'll probably talk about later that's super experimental, but also very sarcastic and edgy. And it's good. It's so good. And I love this sound. And this year was the first time I really got into more of that experimental feeling. So that's the number one on the list. It's in no particular order. Number two is It's Not Over by CHLOBOCOP, I think is how you say the name. So she's super interesting because I tried to look her up and there's not a lot of information about her out there. She's basically a SoundCloud rapper that also does singing songs. And just the tattooed girl with like a red barcode on her neck, I was like, what is this? It was a nice sad song that kind of helped center me a little bit, but at the same time, it wasn't overly so. Really good. All right, number three. This one I absolutely adore. More Than a Friend by GIRLI. If you can't tell, GIRLI also kind of fits that Dorian Electra bubble of I am super gay and I am gonna make experimental-ish music. What's a little bit different about her songs though are they're a little bit more mainstream sounding, which is not a bad thing. I really enjoy them. This song really has a special place in my heart too because I've been working a job that I just finished with very, very long shifts. And on my way to work, I would listen to new music to try to find great stuff. And I found this one day and it was just my anthem for like 2 weeks straight. The only thing I was listening to. It's so clean. It's so clean. It's good. I love it. It's amazing. I hope you guys like it too. Number four, Charli XCX Detonate from her project How I'm Feeling Now. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever listened to an album before where I came back to it so many times, besides for Daughter, because Daughter is perfection. Detonate is so smooth. And it took me until like my third or fourth listen through the album before it stuck out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this thing. Unfortunately, though, the album didn't do crazy numbers for Charli, so she's having to do a little bit more mainstream on her next upcoming album. Kind of unfortunate, because this is by far my favorite work of hers. She's the same person that did that song. Number five is The Modern Leper by Frightened Rabbit. I was pretty depressed in the beginning of this year. The Modern Leper is I am ill, but I'm not dead, and I don't know which I would prefer, is kind of the themes of it. A lot of feeling inadequate in relationships as well. And I was very much so feeling that way in the beginning of this year with my girlfriend leaving for the army. I have a whole video I made that encompasses my feelings of that very well, I think. I feel like anything I say isn't going to do it its proper justice, but I really like this song. And the fact that this guy ended up killing himself, unfortunately, gives it so much more realism as well, and relatability almost, which is sad. But that's a topic for another time. Moving on into the next, we have A Hole in the Earth by Daughter. Have you ever heard a song and you're like, ooh, I'm waiting for the good part? The good part is this whole song. When it builds up and then it finally just delivers that soul-hitting line, the whole song was already good and now it's just magical and it hits. I get chills every time I listen to this. Put it on repeat. Go for a run. You won't regret it. Trust me. Oh, that's the last one? Oh, wait, no, I have one more. I'm stupid. Check this out. So this is 12 apophroses, I think. Real music, and then a following 10 apophroses. It's by Fine Sir 1584 600650. This guy is the first person I've ever bought an album from before. Have you ever listened to a DJ? It builds up, it's got its drop. I personally am not really into that music. His music, it's structured like a vocal song. It doesn't build up to a drop. It's got its part it goes to, and then it kind of goes into the other areas, so it does ebb and flow, but it's a non-vocal song. That's the best way me as a non-music major can describe it. I really like it. At some point, I am seriously going to contact this guy and be like, yo, can you like make an album for me for a movie or something, that would be amazing. That's basically everything on my list for today, but I cannot finish this list without an honorable mention of 6 Inch by Beyonce featuring The Weeknd. I've really gotten into some of The Weeknd's vocals. Dirty Diana, his cover of that, so good. If you listen to the Dissect episode on 6 Inch, how much freaking hard work Beyonce puts into her music is off the charts. It's insane. You will have the video make all these references. You will have the song make all these references. And on top of all these very cultural, significant references and styles and all this stuff that she's doing, it sounds freaking amazing. Please check out Glass Table Girls as well by The Weeknd if you haven't. So good. All right, so I gotta leave it here, unfortunately. These are the most influential songs for me of 2021, and I cannot wait to be back here tomorrow. And what am I talking about tomorrow? Musicians. Oh my gosh. All right, I've got 7 musicians for you guys tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Merry Christmas. Almost. You gotta wait for it. It's almost Christmas. I love Christmas. There's like presents. I really gotta go. Goodbye.